combination of your two favorite
All right.
sports, Yahtzee and darts.
You just won the roll. Anthony, we are back for match 3. If you want to see what our decks are all about, check the previous matches on YouTube. We're not doing no deck techs. It's 8:45 in the evening.
Oh,
this is past deck tech time. Good luck, Anthony.
Good luck to you. All right, this hand, I will keep it.
I'm going to keep mine as well. Why don't you shove the nice people?
Here is what my hand looks like. It is fine. We got lands and spells.
And here's what my hand looks like. I also have lands and spells. We're all doing great here. Woo!
All right, I'm going to play a Dark Moss Bridge and a Mishra's Bubble.
Go back to the...
Oh, sorry, it's the top down. Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going to look at that card before you draw it. Neat.
How do I remove a game winner?
Just press the button again.
All right.
The same button you pressed. The one that's like, this one is the one you pressed.
I will draw it during
Those
your
are just
upkeep.
toggles. They just toggle.
All right.
All right, I'll draw. I'll play Bridge 2, and I'll pass.
I'll untap. Draw. I'll play a Forest and Stone Coil on 2.
Ooh.
Say go.
Someone's got a little curve out in hand. Some little nasty curve out. I kind of want to... No, I'm just going to play Gallagreators and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a Forest. Cursive Predation. Name you.
I see how it is.
Go to combat.
I'll take 3.
Pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw. Hi, Sadie. You're a baby. I'll play the Professional Face Breaker.
Uh-oh.
Trigger Gallagreators. I am going to put a +1/+1 counter on Gallagreators, I think. Then I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
Take 2.
Trigger. I'm going to make a treasure token. And then I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap. Draw. Play Swamp.
I get him at 18. 2 for me. 2 for him, yeah.
I'll go to combat.
No blocks. I will take 4.
Great.
Go to 13.
I will Fatal Push Gallagreators. And say go.
You shove my very nice boy. All right, I'll untap. I will draw.
Embercleave is, yeah. I had it in the cube for a bit, but it's just not a very fun card. The cube
Take 2.
Take
has
2.
a lot of
another treasure.
chum blockers. Not very many. And it's very easy to make a really big creature, so it's...
Scrapwork Mutt.
Mm-hmm.
Discard Forest. Draw. I'm just going to destroy Stonecoil Serpent now.
Sad.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play Forest and Pitiless Plunderer. Say go.
A combo card. Uh-oh. And that's a combo with what precisely, just so I know?
Chatterfang, and I need to have... What do I need?
You need...
Something else to get the combo
That's-
started.
Yeah, you need a squirrel. Or... I mean, it's not very difficult to make a squirrel with some of what your creatures
Can I get
allow you
plus
to
some
do, but
counters?
you need a squirrel to get started on the combo. Another one, that is.
I'll put a counter on each of my boys. We'll go to combat.
Do you have shock? I know you have 2 mana shock. Oh, you also have treasures. Damn. Don't feel good about this. How many cards are in your hand?
3.
No blocks.
All right. You're going to take 6.
Go to 10.
I'm going to get, is it 1 or more? 1 or more. So I only get 1 more treasure. Which is fine. We're not sad about it. I'm going to sacrifice 2 of those treasures for a Tireless Tracker.
Ooh.
Play Land for Turns, Tree of Tales. Pass. I get my clue. Can I get one of those clues over there?
Yeah, there's.
Here we go. I got one. I lied.
Draw for turn. Syndicate Trafficker. Go.
Read this one.
It doesn't have text.
Okay, so it's just a 3-1 right now. Let's go ahead and crack this clue with a treasure on end step. Draw. Untap. Thank you. And draw. Play a land, trigger, get a clue. Ballista on 3.
Okay.
And I'm out of plus. Give us one more over there. Yeah. I'm going to take 1 counter off to shoot the Syndicate Trafficker. And then I'm going to go to combat.
You get a treasure, don't you?
I do get a treasure. That's important.
Go to combat and attack thusly.
I think I'm just dead. Yeah, you got it.
Game 2.
Oof.
Okay, Prize Statue did feel awful in my hand that game, Julian. That was not a Prize Statue hand. Oh, you can actually just, sorry. I guess you can reset it that way. There's also a reset button over there in that window if you want to click it. Either one works. Yeah, that one. And then hit yes. Cool. All right, Prize Statue comes out.
Ugh. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna make this swap again. I feel like from the deck list, I feel like I should have a lot more random artifact tokens in play. I don't know. I guess I don't know this format. I don't know this deck. I'm a bad Magic player. Any of the above?
No, definitely not the last one. We're both new to this cube.
It's definitely an archetype that's difficult to balance in the cube design, and also one that people have not been drafting a ton. So I'm, with some of the other, I'm more confident on the balance. But
Sure.
So this.
You want to cut Anthony?
No.
Woo! Stack my deck. Woo!
Okay, I'll cut it now.
Too late. You already passed priority on the cut.
You're right. You got me. That's too many cards. That's not enough cards. 7.
You like that 7, Anthony?
I will keep this 7.
Show the nice people.
All right, I feel a lot better about this hand.
Boo! All right, I'll keep my 7 as well. But Anthony's all, I feel good about my hand. I'm cool. All right.
Here we go. Let's start with a forest and a ravenous squirrel.
1-drops.
Say go.
Not allowed to have 1-drops.
Oh, sorry.
What the heck? Go.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's not reasonable. What's that doing in this cube?
I mean, it didn't do anything last match for me,
Yeah.
for what it's worth.
Let's cast Ancient Stirrings. Okay.
Should I read the rest of this?
Here's
Anytime you
all my good
sacrifice
cards that I've
anything-
never seen before.
Are they colorless?
2 of them are. 3 of them are. 4 of them are.
Okay.
Which of these do I actually want? I'm going to get Retrofitter Foundry.
That's a good card.
And then I
Pretty
will
good with Squirrel, too, honestly.
play... Yeah, it's like I kind of had a plan here. Play a land, attack you for 1,
No blocks. Go to 19.
and then I will cast the Retrofitter Foundry.
Oh, you got it. I'm sorry. You got to click back
And
in
say
this
go.
window. I got you. 1 sec. All right, now go. All right. I'll untap. Got 1 land in play. You've got all these good cards already.
Squirrels. Is that a squirrel noise?
Sure. Let's
Great.
go with that. Play Under the Mountain.
Doing stuff over here?
Play Magda.
Sure.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play City of Brass.
My poor Magda's never had good attacks in any of these matches.
You can just keep it around for the other ability.
Yeah, I do have one of those.
It's just there for Skull Clamp, right? Ugh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I won't block, I promise.
I feel like I just really don't want you to have a treasure or to be able to Skull Clamp that.
You could kill it.
Okay, I do that. I'm going to pay 4 life. I'm going to dismember
Yeah.
Magda.
Magda down.
Go to combat. Attack you for
I
1.
need it twice. I'm at 18.
And then I will pay 2 plus another life. And I will cast Glaze Fiend. Should I sideboard out Glaze Fiend? Probably, but we're going to try it.
I have to actually read this card now. I mean, card.
Card says card.
Facebreaker.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Get treasures anyway.
Still gotta hit you.
Draw. I think you're going to hit me.
You got Retro Foundry. How am I ever gonna hit you?
You know, which card doesn't need to hit?
Play a forest.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I can't even cast it right now, dog.
No, I'm just saying it's a good curve.
It's not a bad curve. That's true.
What am I trying to do here? Mana
I don't
efficiency. Make a servo and then hit you for 2. Play this good card that I can't really do a ton with. I just don't know.
What's you gonna do, chat?
I think I'm just gonna pay 4, pay a life, and cast Pitiless Plunderer.
Sure. And that's any creature, not just non-tokens?
Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure.
All right.
Yeah, that's why.
And make my Glaze Fiend bigger.
That's also a combo.
I'll say go.
Untap. It's a 1/4, you say, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack for 2.
No blocks.
All right, take 2. I'll get a treasure. Land for turn is Tangle Pool Bridge.
Okay. Ooh, I forgot to do. Oh well.
Sack the treasure. Pay 3 red. Twin shot sniper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot the squirrel.
Yeah. Trigger, I'll make a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play a forest. Cast Curse of Predation.
Yeah, sure.
Make a servo.
Uh-huh.
I swear I had all of the tokens. There we go. Servo.
Trigger Glaze Fiend.
Trigger Glaze Fiend. Get glazed.
Don't say that.
Why was that mean?
Don't Google it.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure it means to encase in glass. Go to combat.
Uh-huh. 3 in the air.
12. Let me think if I want to get it. Why not? I like having this guy have a counter. Attack with both of these.
Sure.
Boop, boop.
So I'm taking 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, I'll take 5. Go to 13.
Say go.
Manufactor.
Rude.
You're at 12. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 4.
No blocks.
Take 4. I will get a
Great.
treasure and a food and a clue.
Oh, yeah.
Second main phase. Mishra's Factory. Scrapwork Mutt.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. Discard island. Draw. How many cards in hand? None.
No cards.
Interesting.
This has happened to me very consistently with this deck as well.
Okay, I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Sick. Okay, so you're at 13. I can attack you in the air for 2, and then I could also trigger that some number of times.
It's only 1 until you trigger it.
Right, I'm imagining it would get the...
Oh,
Counter
sure.
there.
I see. Just
Um,
want to make sure.
Yes, thank you. No, it's good. It's a good note. I could pay 1, sacrifice the servo. This will trigger Pitiless Plunderer and the Thopter that would come in. So this would be +4. So that'd be a total of 6. And I'll have 2 treasures. So then I can pay 3 to untap it, sacrifice both my treasures, make another thing. That'll just be another +2. So I don't think I win that way at all. Right? So it'd be a total of 6, 7, 8. Is there another way I could do anything? Could just attack all, and then I get a counter on my servo. All right, if I do that on blocks, I have a 2/5 and a pretty big blocker. You have Skull Clamp and an unknown card. I can also do some fiddly blocks with the Foundry. Yeah, I think I just gotta say go.
I'll untap. I will draw. You're at 8?
I'm at 8.
Let me think this through. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana right now.
Correct.
You would get more if you sacrificed things.
Yes.
But you can only make one more blocker on board. Right? Just so I'm clear about that.
If I make a blocker...
You can untap and you can get rid of one of your servos and upgrade to a Thopter, but you can't
Right.
make a second blocker this turn. I think it's safer to wait a turn. All right, I'm going to Skull Clamp the Scrapwork Mutt.
Sure.
Draw 2.
Seems pretty good.
Ooh, does that change my math? Play Arcbound Ravager.
Uh-oh. That's spooky.
Atog.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right, I will make another servo. Trigger. Oh, wait. Shoot, I have to do it in a different order. Because I need to have a treasure first. So I will sacrifice this to upgrade this to a Thopter. Make another treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, do I actually not have enough mana? Am I a complete idiot?
Not to make another servo.
Why did I think I could?
You can undo that if you want. Just make
I
another
don't know how
servo.
to play with these cards. Yeah, I'll just make another servo.
Okay, you got it.
What was I thinking about differently?
How much mana did you have?
So I've got
You had 6 with the treasure.
6 with the treasure. It'll be 7.
So you tap 1, make another.
Yeah, why can't I do this math? I feel so stupid. It does add up to 7 to be able to untap, pay 3, sack this, make a servo. Then I have
You add the treasure.
4. I can't figure this out. Untap. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have 2 servos. I'm very confused. That just means everything is lethal, right?
It only goes on artifact creatures.
Right. Which is 2 of them, and that one.
In itself.
And I'll also tell you about the Scrapwork mod, which I can honor.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. I'll play a forest. Oh, this only costs 1 as the last ability. Is that why I'm so confused? Or the
One to
third-
upgrade.
The third ability.
Third ability costs nothing. You just tap it.
No.
No,
Well,
the third one.
I guess the one ability is
costs 1.
untap it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just can't read my cards consistently.
It is a bit of a confusing card.
It is for sure. Play a Syndicate Trafficker and say go.
Now, how much mana do you have access to?
5.
This is a much better card than last game.
Sack of Treasure. Virgil's Gearhulk.
Oof. Okay.
I'll put 4 counters on the Arcbound Ravager. But I don't think I attack this turn. I think I wait till next turn when I can have a trampler that can be infinitely huge, basically.
Okay.
I guess I will go ahead and equip the Skull Clamp to
The Gearhulk.
the Gearhulk. Right? Because do you have anything that can deal 3 damage? That'd be so annoying if you did, but you're playing black-green. I can't imagine you do. I'll pass the turn.
All right. I will upgrade 1. Trigger. Make a treasure. Pay 3 to untap this,
Mm-hmm.
and then sacrifice my treasures. Make another servo.
Mm-hmm.
Servo, where are you? Servo Thopter. Pay a life off City of Brass. Untap.
Oh, sorry. Software update.
Draw a card. Oh, I was so hoping I would draw Squirrels. Play a Swamp. You have nothing with... You do have a thing with Reach. Red creatures with Reach. Say go.
Let's play Gallagreeters.
Cool.
Unearth Scrapwork Butt.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger, make a treasure, aka make a treasure and a clue and a food.
The treasure is tapped. Or is it?
The treasure is tapped.
With Gallagher's it is, but like, does manufacture
Trigger Scrapwork Mutt. I will.
change that?
That's a great question, actually. I really don't know. Bones. Oh, Bones, they're all tapped? All 3 of them? Are you serious?
Option C.
Is that really what happens?
Neat.
That's crazy.
So you can still use the clue, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to be tapping those. Don't worry about it.
But not, but not the
But
food.
not the food.
Nor the treasure.
Trigger Scrapwork Mutt. I'll discard Goblin Engineer and draw. Land for turn is a forest. I will animate Mishra's Factory, go to combat, and attack with everybody.
I will not block
Great.
at all.
You very die.
Great. How much do I take?
Yeah, I don't think you've... I didn't do the math, but bare minimum... You have how much toughness do you have?
I mean, you can get a decent amount of toughness with a Glaze Fiend.
That's true.
3, 4, 5.
I don't want to do the
6,
math, you know?
Yeah, it is a lot
7,
of math.
8, 9, 10,
I think that
11,
what's going to maximize
12,
my happiness in
plus
this
5,
moment.
17. It would be 21 trample plus... And depending on how you blocked, I might, choose to not dump it
Yeah,
all
you
into
could also
it.
just not put on the trample creature, so I kind of have to block everything still.
Yes, you have to actually block stuff, and then when you do, I just sack it all to
Yeah.
the Ravager.
Like the only risk is if you're able to like survive and you top deck Shadow Thing, then you would win. But it's like it's a lot of math.
Well, but
for
I
the
also had to
one.
make sure I had the pieces in play still. That
You needed.
You need to block and keep
Block
the
and
pieces.
keep.
It's not that hard because you just need the Pitiless Plunder, and then if you have. Actually, a treasure doesn't work. I thought that a treasure would work, but it doesn't.
Bones, not that it mattered at all, but really all three of those tokens are actually all tapped? Because Chad also agrees that you sound absolutely ridiculous right now.
I don't think you're supposed to.
I'm also not sure it's what
I
you
feel
mean
like
when
that
you said
makes
it's all
sense, though.
tapped. Any modification that affects a created token with a replacement effect, like an Anointed Procession or a Academy Manufacturer, affects all the same way. For example, Geist in for Parallel Lives, you don't get to keep an angel. Yeah, so they're all tapped. Bones, I love you. Thank you for being in the chat. Join, thanks for coming on the stream. This was fun. Artifacts. I like them. I like to do Academy Manufacturer things. I got to do the thing I wanted to do exactly once, which was go off with Academy Manufacturer and Ravager. That's all a boy wants.
I'm glad for you.
I'm sorry you didn't get to do your thing, Anthony.
I didn't make any squirrels.
No, not even one.
Not a one.
I mean, you cast a couple squirrels.
I cast a squirrel.
That's kind of like making a squirrel.
Kind of.
I'm really excited to learn that rules interaction about they all enter tapped. There's got to be some other weird edge cases with that. Anyway, awesome. Cool. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to stop recording.